and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest show of the world. It is only me, Ukulele Bill, and this fantastic, what's this thing here called? Oh yeah, ukulele. Just a little fun there, folks. I know what I'm doing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called Not Massachusetts. Try as a songwriter to hope to write a hit. Needs at least maybe a lifetime to get there. Some people are famous with one popular. Already 10 minutes to write. Everything they write is a hit. But I'm not young. I'm not handsome. I can't dance. Don't have a bunch of dancers around me while I'm on the stage. Well, here we go. However, an unknown street corner singer. Senior years, if you know a star, maybe take a chance, but probably never. More music than just a ukulele. Well, baby, if I was in Hawaii, have a better chance. Maybe in Nashville. But Massachusetts is a prayer. Yeah, had to get that in there, folks. I'm Ukulele Bill, folks. And it took me 72 years to get to here. That's all, folks. Hey! But I got these two kids in the sound room there. Boy, I'll tell you, they make me sound great. Okie dokie. This one is called Criminals. Ooh-wee. Am I wrong? We give a prisoner room to sleep. 3 hot meals a day. Over $70,000 a year for each prisoner. And we have thousands of innocent victims plus veterans homeless on our street. We have vacant buildings and a local hospital, vacant schools that could be used to keep the homeless out of the cold. Yes, but I said, we spent thousands of dollars giving criminals a place to eat, 3 meals a day. But we have to make sure we have homeless veterans. Oh, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get rid of all this politics or whatever. Because if I have any politics or any criminal songs, I'm not going to do them. This is going to be a place for fun, kids. This here is for fun. Now this is Chason. Chason. I guess that's how you spell it, folks. I'm just a comedian at heart. Yes. Okay. Chasing down a dream. Go wherever it takes me. Trying for a miracle. And maybe, what was I thinking? Was it only a dream? Ask me my age. Time not on my side. Thanks anyway. Not in it for the money. Maybe all the people happy all the time, but just maybe people some of the time. At this time, Well, my views went from 7054 down to 4450. Will not have the time to reach the number of views to make enough for royalties. Not live that long. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm facing reality here. Hey, maybe I should go to the Comedy Connection. But just think, folks, if I was a comedian, I guess I would put Don, I'm not going to say his last name, maybe I'd put him to shame. Who knows? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Compete. Okie dokie. While other songwriters come and go, just another songwriter, while unknown. But I'll just keep on writing and recording new songs and albums because I enjoy what I do. If I keep on trying to compete against the younger, famous entertainers in my senior year, we'll lose entrance, I guess that's that word, which at my time of age, I will be burnt out easily if I get too involved. We'll get sick. We'll have to deal with it with the IRS. No way, baby. And folks, you know, the whole thing is, if I ever became famous, like ever hear these people, they're famous overnight. Whoa, baby. Do you realize the trouble that I'd have to be in with the IRS? Well, since I'll never make that much money, folks, I won't have to worry about it. All right, kids. All right, now this here is, if I ever went back to school today, would you know that I would be a very stupid student? This is why, folks. Hey, I always have an answer for all my music that I write. Oh, if you believe that one, folks. Here we go. Back to school today. Would not be able to. Because of today's technology, would be a stupid student. No computer, no textbook, which I would need to look up today's lesson. Students would find it in minutes. We'll have the answer. Little kids will have instantly. But folks, if I went back to school and the kids did not have AI or computers or their cell phones to look up all the information, they had to go to the library, look up the information, and write it out by pencil and paper, like we had to do back in the 50s and 60s, guess who would end up being a smart student? Me. Thank you very much. Okay, this next song here that I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I love being here at Channel 9. Gives me contact with the with all you folks out there who are following me. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much, folks. Now, let's see here. Oh, you know something? It's called Lazy. And not Lazy Day or whatever you want to call that song, which I cannot repeat the title. This is called Lazy. I remember when you had to use your muscles to steer a car, no power steering. Had to use your muscles. So open up the windows. No power windows. Had to use the muscles to put on the brakes. Guess what, folks? No power brakes. Had to adjust the seats. No power seats. Even had to clean the windows by hand. No power, clean windows. Oh. Now we have cars. That drive themselves, oh my gosh. Before, no seat belts, no insurance, no inspections. Now every day they have recalls. If they made them right the first time, why not do it at all? Robots do almost everything. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, today's world, you know when you go to the grocery store, they have your own things where you have to, but I go to a register that has a person working there. Because all this stuff today, AI, you call up a company, you want a certain department. I can't help you because it does not compute. You know, folks, if you want your business to grow old, there's a nearby pharmacy. And you call them up and you have to go through something like a 5 or 6 minute speech. Folks out there, CEOs, that's not a very good way to do business. I like it when you call up a company and they'll say, so-and-so company, how may I help you? They have real people. And that's how you build your business. Now with AI, folks. Okay. Now this here is Friends. Now I got, excuse me, folks. I had a friend of mine, her name is Sandy, and I asked her permission if I could use her name as a song that I wrote. She gave me the permission, and this is the song I wrote. This is called Friends. Sandy is a friend. Sometimes she's there with me. I'm singing on the corner. When she is there, the horns start blowing. Videos are taken. I tell her it's because she's there with me. She continues to disagree. She is my good luck charm. When I'm out there on the corner, I have friends who help me. I did the rest, but folks, that's what friends are for. People here at Channel 9, they help me out, give me advice. That's what friends are for, folks. You get people out there, hey, Bill, I'll be glad to help you. Hey, that's great. But Bill, But Bill, how much money you going to give me? I go, hey, you're supposed to be a friend. Yeah, you get people out there on WhatsApp and all that sort of stuff. How much money you going to pay me? I say, for crying out loud, aren't you people rich enough? I mean, love is supposed to rule your heart, not money, folks. But who am I? I'm just a 78-year-old husband. Or is that husband? Oh, whatever, folks. Now, this is called No More Wars. That's what I like to hear. With you by my side, they can't keep us down. We will travel the world, spreading love all around. If more people joined us, rent a jet, no more people, as we entertain the public. When they are down and depressed, with nobody around, we will we'll build new hospitals for the depressed society. And make them happy with music without taking drugs. Big Pharma will lose billions of money. We will do it all, spreading music, remove the hate, and put songs into love, into their hearts. No more wars. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know, if you're getting depressed, okay, think about nice things. Relax your mind. And just relax for maybe a half hour. Maybe take a half hour, maybe take a nap in the afternoon. You know, just relax, folks. And you'd be surprised. Those migraines, I'll tell you, they're horrible, folks. I've had a few of them. And if you just relax and think about happy things, let me tell you something, folks. Those migraines will go away. And if you take Botox, folks, that's a very dangerous drug. Very dangerous. You can get Botox poisoning. That's a killer drug. They say it's a dead, or whatever it is that they do. But just like every vaccine that you take. I've taken vaccines, and I've ended up with those diseases. And let me tell you something, folks. I ended up in the hospitals, nursing homes. Folks, if you need help with health and wellness, I'm there for you. But if any of you folks ever need a marriage counselor, maybe do not call on me. Oh, all right, folks. Hey, I am having a fantastic, let me tell you, hey, this series, I don't know if I'm going to have time for these things, but, okay, this here is being with someone. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is advice from Ukulele Bill. This has been with somebody. When you've been with someone for a long while, long time, you hope the day will never come. When that certain someone passes away, what will happen to you? Will you mourn at the grave site every day? Or try to start your life over again? Try to find someone new and maybe start life again. You may be alone for a while. Don't jump right away. There's a lot of people who are lonely, just like you. But try not looking at those dating sites in the computer. Oh yeah, those dating sites in the computer, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be your friend. You'll talk about new happenings in your lives. But then all of a sudden, you find out that that person is just stringing you along. They're probably married already. But there are senior places, you get to talk to people there. Let's say your senior centers. You might find out, that you might have something in common with someone, and if you're there quite often and you meet that person, just have friendly talk.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Aren't you married?
Yeah, I'm married. But I'm just saying, you just hope that that person never passes away, that you've been with for years. But then all of a sudden, if that happens, if that happens, I hope that never happens. I mean, I've been with the same girl now, same woman for 53 years. Now, God forbid if that ever happened. I mean, I would be lost. Thanks, Kevin, for pointing that out to me.
Anytime, Bill.
But no, folks, no. There's a gentleman at the cemetery that we see there quite often, and a few people. They just sit there for hours. So, folks, I've been with the same woman for 53 years, and I'm damn glad I have been. Because, my gosh, if she ever dies on me, my God, I will be lost. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Doctor's Vote. Okay, some states have a magazine. They're top doctors, but you think that the patients are voting for them. However, the doctors are voting. They vote for themselves. One of my doctors was the best in the world, but she went on patient care, not the public. One of my doctors in there, all messed up with my meds. One of the pharmacists from CVS told me not to take that medicine because it can cause side effects. Well, you figure that the doctors would know about that, but they're not magicians. Today, doctors in the hospitals did not know. Should patients vote for them? No. However, folks, they vote upon themselves, and if a new doctor is starting in that field, they'll vote for them to make sure that they get new patients. Patients should vote for the best doctors. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what a show today, hey folks? Well, hey, good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And though it's always sweet sorrow to part, you know you'll always remain in my heart. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And now till we meet again, adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. And folks, if you enjoy my shows, hey, no, let this. Let Channel 9 know, okay? And let me tell you something, folks. I'll welcome all the feedback that you people give. If it's good, fantastic. If it's not, just give you a real opinion about my shows. And if you think I'll hold it against any of you, no way. I enjoy this, folks. 72 years to finally make this dream come true. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ukulele Bill. Hope you enjoyed the show. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.